Hello viewer, my name is Martin Chava and this is my YouTube channel, The Americanizer. I'm not American, so I don't have a perfect American accent, unfortunately. But you know the saying, those who can do it, they teach it. So here I am. And those who can teach it, they criticize it. So let's develop together. Let me help you. And you can help me, you can leave nasty comments. I'm trying to take you from textbook English, like, do you have $20? To, you got 20 bucks? Which is something that you hear in movies and on the streets of Compton. I have written some books. Let's cut to the wide shot to show the books, yeah? By accident they are here, some of them. Do not buy them. They are in Hungarian. If you're Hungarian, you can buy, but do not. This is outdated. My publisher told me to show these books, so I showed the books. But they are on torrent sites already, so don't buy them. Don't waste your money on something that is like 15 years old. Okay, besides teaching English, actually I'm a filmmaker. I'm a producer, writer, director, editor, production manager, casting director, and you know when you are in independent filmmaking, you have to wear all those hats because you don't have money to hire the guys. Maybe one day. But till then, let me show you some English stuff. This is the first video, and in this video I would like to talk about not just myself, but I would like to talk about conversations, how to start a conversation. Because I remember I googled this topic, the 5 funniest conversation openers. Like, go there and say something funny, go there and tell a funny story, maybe something that has happened to you that day. Number 3, that was my favorite. Start with a knock-knock joke. Let me give you a hilarious example. Knock knock, who's that? Say something funny. And there was number 4, I think that was like, this is what you come up with yourself, by yourself. Or I don't know. And number 5, I don't even remember. How to start a conversation. That's a tough one sometimes, you know. You're just standing there with your balls in your hand. And for many people, it's easy as taking a phone from a child. But for many of us, it's a struggle. We don't know what to say. And I cannot tell you what to say, but I can give you a few tips. Like number 1, don't be yourself. That's boring. I know everybody keeps telling you to be yourself, but you have a whole lifetime to be yourself. When you start a conversation, for a few minutes, be someone else. Be Keanu Reeves, Angelica Jolie, or be Bruce Willis, the young version, of course. You go there, you think, you just imagine that you're Bruce Willis. And don't ask about their day or how they are, because they're not gonna tell you anything creative, because you're not creative. Like on Tinder, you swipe the girl, you're a match, and then how is your day? And you don't get an answer and you don't know why. So tip number 2, be creative. Try to find something that you can talk about. Like if they're watching the ceiling, ask, hey, how's the ceiling? Or if they're holding a drink, ask about the drink. Hey, how's that drink? Drink it slowly. How is the weather on Earth? Ask something that makes them think. Like, hey, are there birds in Canada? I was bitten by a turtle last night. Can I still drink pineapple juice? Do penguins have knees? If you had a second nose, where would you wear it? Why do round pizzas come in square boxes? Is there gravity in Switzerland? What was the last thing you threw up? If I gave you $20, what would you do with it? What do you call a male ladybug? Do you think Mr. Robot was a good idea to play Freddie Mercury? Okay, tip number 3. Don't be deep. Don't go too deep after 5 minutes of conversation. Don't ask them about their bucket list or where they see themselves in 5 years. What has been the lowest point in your life? And do not complain. Man, nobody wants to hear how horrible your sad excuse of a life is. Don't complain. Don't start a conversation with things like, how can you stand this awful music? Can you hear this shit? Or do you know the host? He's a fucking asshole. Don't talk about the flu and how many people died, and don't talk about politics and, you know, all those downers, and then talk about bad traffic. I know it took you 3 hours to get to the party, but just keep it to yourself. I think it's more than enough for the first video. See you in the next one, and don't forget to like and share and subscribe, and thank you. Ciao.